first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Philadelphia 76ers come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Boston Celtics. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
We are set for Game 3 in this Eastern Conference Round 1 contest. It's been a lopsided 2-0 series, but that might change tonight. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Philadelphia, Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. Maxey and Harden make up the backcourt. And it's George in at small forward. Porzingis with a screen on George. Brown, that's good.
This shot used to be a question mark for Brown coming into the league. Now you gotta guard him from deep.
And George launches it from deep. Off target from outside. Outside Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum really helping him down low.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. The main topic of conversation, how they plan to guard Jason Tatum. We want to try to make Jason a jump shooter. Avoid fouling, don't let him go downhill, but JT will get his, so let's hope we limit him. Well, that's never easy to do, guys.
Great work, Allie, thanks. Now here's Holiday. Tatum inside, he's guarded by Martin, and it's Tatum missing. White against Harden. Here's Embiid. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on White.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
And Embiid drops them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Outside, Brown. Rebound by the 76ers.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. 5 on the clock. Embiid finds Harden. No good from outside. The Celtics have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. There's the triple. It's rebounded by George.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Martin against Tatum. Now here's Embiid. The D's right on him. Over Porzingis. Embiid misses.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Well, this is the thing about Holiday. He keeps coming at you.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Shooting for Boston. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
The thing everyone expects from Holiday is elite defense, but you see his IQ on display all over the floor. He's constantly making smart decisions on or off the ball.
Good on the second one. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. George outside. Here's Martin. Knocks it down from distance.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball.
Holiday passes to White. Here's Holiday. There's Tatum with the three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Maxey surveys. Embiid is screen on Holiday. And it's Maxey missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Right side Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Maxey. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Martin with a screen on Tatum. Pass to Martin. Shoots over White. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Holiday passes to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. Embiid covers. Back to Brown. Shoots over Harden. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by Porzingis. Brown's got 5 now.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Counted. Good.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Keep on dancing. Bring those moves. Two left feet there.
So both teams changing it up here.
Around the ball. Substitution on the court.
Here's Benton.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The ball's knocked loose. Martin outside. Pass to Maxey. Martin with a screen on Horford. For 3, Maxey drops in the 3.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Here's Benton. Hauser passes to Horford. Outside Achua. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Pass to Maxey. 1:07 left in the opening quarter. And the shot's good. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Benton. He's scoreless. To win the run. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 from deep. For 3, Maxey. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Down low. Achua. Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball.
76ers ball.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. "30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's McCain. Martin outside. Embiid against Horford. Clock at 6. To the middle. McCain's shot is off. Pass to Tatum. And he lobs it up top. Achua with the dunk.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Right, and now you want to see them sustain this relentlessness for the entire game because it's clearly paying off.
They've got Joel Embiid. Eric Gordon is out there with Kenyon Martin. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Knocked away. And passes to Achua. Here's Benton. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Tatum with a screen. Fires it. The rebound by Embiid. And Gordon has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Pass to McCain. Horford against Embiid. Puts it up from 12. That one no good. Boston trailing. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Achua. Rebound by Philadelphia. Gordon outside. Here's the three. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. And for the Celtics, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Here's Benton. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Springer, he's checked in for Gordon. The Celtics also with a sub. Fournier's checked in. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Benton, good.
When Horford has the ball, he typically makes the right decision. That's a great pass.
Martin outside. Pass to McCain from downtown. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Fournier. Here's Tatum. From the top of the key, he buries it. Tatum's gotten his second bucket.
Well, we expect Tatum to take these shots. His jumper is very consistent.
Screen by Embiid. Philadelphia with another miss. Celtics lead by 3. Pass to Benton. Outside Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McCain. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. McCain's got his second bucket of the night.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Springer. Yet to see a basket. Martin with a screen on Fournier. Here's Springer. Horford with a steal. On the wing, Tatum. The three. Tatum with another miss.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to Embiid. Five to shoot. Embiid through contact. So it's Boston now. Now here's Tatum. He's got 7. Outside Fournier. Pass to Achua. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. There's Tatum with the 3. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Tatum's got 10.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Change here for Boston. Here's Harden, still without a bucket. Here's Yabusele. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And he sinks the second. And White has got the ball here for the Celtics. 3-point lead. Porzingis finds Holiday. And here's Brown for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
For 3, Maxey. That shot is off. Boston leading by 3. Holiday passes to Cornette. Outside Porzingis. Offline with a 3. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Yabusele. It's George on the wing. Philadelphia with another miss. Boston's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Pass to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on George. Brown against George. Brown, no good.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
And that one drops for him. George has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. And here's White. Ooh, here's White on the drive. Can't hit that one. Harden with the defensive effort. Pass to Martin. Now here's George. Shoots over Brown. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Duell, how do you evaluate your performance so far?
I think defensively I'm doing pretty good. Offensively, I still got to work on a lot of stuff. But it's going well. I just got to calm down, slow down, let the game come to me, and we'll be all good.
With patience, it'll be all good. Thanks, Duell.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome all. Game 3, and it's a real halftime cliffhanger for the Boston Celtics.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals how they reflect that.
Keeping everyone involved, keeping everyone engaged.
Taking a look at the situation for the Philadelphia 76ers. A dream start. 2 wins on the road, and now a chance to go up 3-zip at home.
Well, they're definitely sitting in a good place, but they got to watch their backs.
Yeah, overconfidence could be their downfall. They can't get complacent and miss a chance to widen their lead.
Yeah, I like the chances. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
'76ers trail by 3. Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Holiday in at the point. Now here's Embiid. Over Porzingis. Embiid can't hit. Tatum passes to Holiday. White on the wing. Tatum looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. And George with some nice D. And for the 76ers, they're shooting a low 30% from the floor. Martin up top. Pass to Harden. Up and in on the layup. Harden's got his first points of the night.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Porzingis in the post. Embiid's there. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for the Celtics, Kristaps Porzingis taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, a solid shooter from the line.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Sixers trailing. Here's Harden. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Harden's gotten 4 this quarter.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming on the free throw.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Attention everybody out there. Now coming on the court, your Sixers TNT. Let me hear you. Make some noise. We got Kirk, Fraser. Who wants us? Get up and make some noise.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Holiday taking his time here for 3. Porzingis. Austin again missing. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. George passes to Maxey, and he drives in. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Tatum. This one for 3. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Tatum. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Hey, man, clap your hands for your Sixers TNT.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Harden Martin with a screen on Brown. For three, George. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Tatum. He's guarded by Martin. Lets it go from deep. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Maxey passes to Martin. And here's Embiid. He's covered by Holiday. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
And he makes the first. Achua's checked in for White. And Embiid drops them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Outside Tatum, pass to Brown. Shot on the wing. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Maxey. Deflected!
A true defensive expert. Holiday using awareness to get there for a denial.
Brown passes to Achua. Let's go with a 3. Holiday, that one's good. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to McCain. There's a screen. Boston pulls it in.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Brown passes to Porzingis. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Embiid. Good D by Porzingis.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Boston.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Your 76er youth dance team.
Here's Harden. Drops in the layup for 2. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
Brown looking around. Knocks it loose. Here's Maxey driving to the basket. Achua with a rebound.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Achua. Brown with it. Defended by Harden. Clock at 4. No good with a fallback jumper. 76ers trail by 5. Throws it up high.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Hauser passes to Holiday. Achua with a screen on Maxey to the paint. Achua with the dunk.
The high basketball IQ of Holiday really shines through when he's running pick and roll.
Here's Harden. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 6 rebounds in the game. Brown passes to Holiday. Misses the 3. And for the 76ers, they're shooting just 36% in the third. Back to Martin. Pass to McCain. Martin outside. Now Harden fires for 3. He drops it from range. Harden's got 9. Now Brown. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Boston out in front, leading by just 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. 2-point game. They've got Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. Eric Gordon is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the point. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And it's Tatum missing. And the 76ers shooting 34% thus far in this game. Here's McCain. Pass to Embiid. To take the lead. Hauser grabs the board.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Tatum, good.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
Here's Yabusele. Here's Embiid. Horford pulls it in. Boston leading by 4. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sixers. And the 76ers making a change here. Jackson is checked in. Kornet's checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Banton. Jackson with it. Pass to McCain. Embiid with it. Denied by Tatum.
And there's Tatum's length showing up at the defensive end. What a play.
Stevens is checked in for the Sixers. James Harden comes in for Jackson. Boston shooting just under 40% from the field. Here's Holiday, and Holiday powers it home.
Plenty of power behind Holiday's slam. He was not holding back.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. And they told the team it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You can see the players love the message. They look fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Embiid. Here's Harden. And there's the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Harden's got 11 in the second half.
And you know, you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side.
Tatum against Harden. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
Harden against Tatum. Harden, good.
And after being held scoreless in the first half, he's starting to turn it on.
Over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Outside Holiday. Sinks the tray. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Well, in the two-man game, Holiday stays under control and picks his spot.
Harden misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Holiday's got 7 points for the quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Harden. And it's Harden again missing. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Tatum inside, defended by Harden. Tatum, shot is good.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Now here's Embiid. 6 to shoot. Can they get it? And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Some changes for Boston. Porzingis has checked in for Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Horford.
First team foul. At the line for one, Joel Embiid.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Celtics lead by 8. Outside White. Inside, Tatum, and it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Maxey. Now here's Embiid, defended by Porzingis. Takes a 13-footer, and another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
The 76ers have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Offensive rebound. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. George with it, now guarded by Brown. Boston pulls it in. Holiday's got 5 rebounds in the game. George against Brown. Pass to White. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got rebound number 7 tonight. Oh, nice job, Embiid.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Outside, Brown. Crafty move. Rebound by Philadelphia.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
Oh, stolen by Embiid. Maxey against Holiday. Pass to Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Maxey against Holiday. Tatum from long range. They get the rebound. Here's Porzingis. And they double up Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Holiday to the left wing. Porzingis with room to shoot. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Well, there's a little old school from Porzingis, using that mid-range.
Philadelphia calls timeout. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Guys, your thoughts?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Philadelphia 76ers TNT.
Here's Embiid. Martin outside. Takes the 3. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Yeah, and Embiid is smart to keep his options open. No reason he has to complete every play.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Drew Holiday. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Philadelphia calls timeout. They're down by 7. All right, guys, what do you think?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Make noise, everybody. It's your right squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Make the noise, fans. The loudest man gets the free t-shirt.
Harden with a bucket.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's Boston who scrapes by with the win. Things were looking scary for them coming into tonight, but with this win, they're right back in it.
They showed a lot of character and a lot of heart. Many experts had written them off, but now we've got a series.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. So a lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, and play with a lot of poise, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with experience, but because you're so young, you're finding it early. Congrats.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Jason Tatum.